So let's start. Uh, First game that I want to go today, it will be Quentin Denis against Lionel Brewer. So let's go. It's an interesting move. Q6 by itself. I think so far it looks kind of okay without problems. To be honest, I like this for white, but I think black idea here to just make some kind of difficult situation for white. And from some point, I think black managed to get some confusion. Like right now, I think corner is almost alive and it's very difficult to do anything. So I would play somewhere else. In a game, white tried to really put some pressure by making these exchanges like this. And this is like minuses. And I'm okay to do this minuses only if black will commit to attack this group. For example, if I play here and then black play this, I don't know. Now I'm okay to do it. Now I force black to play R2, and maybe even one more time I can play 10 okay. It feels more or less safe. So would be the solution, but I feel like this white gives something here. So also, I don't think that black in the nearest future will play R2 in this case. Okay, Joseki. This one is interesting. Uh, by itself, I think this is like interesting combo, 1, 2, 3. And I think if you just connect, this is like 1 point better for black, which is okay. I mean, you can accept it even now. I think that's okay. But the best thing what white can do is not that obvious. For example, here, if we just give a stone like this is clearly good for black. Reason for that, well, 1, 2, 3. Well, it feels like it might be okay. If we move this stone here, we have also some exchange. The problem mainly that black can get some moves like this, and then if we need to connect, then I think we have in this kind of situation we will have something like A for B exchange, and in this case also these two would be more or less. I would say these two would be just bad exchange for black or like neutral, but A for B looks like really good. So that's why I think we cannot give this stone. We have to always give the other stone in this situation, like this one. And then most of the times we should just, or well, I mean, we can finish the shape, but the shape is like not that great at this position. So maybe if you can go with leather breaker, this or this. I don't know which one works. This would be the one solution. Or maybe just play here if you really. I mean, this is not that bad. I think this is also okay to just play it. I would even consider to play elsewhere. Like maybe even play here. Just by itself, not touch this at all if I don't have a good leather breaker. Then I force black to answer, and by itself, I think that would be a bit better. But you can also just defend. Okay, this is good. Why not? I mean, first of all, attach seems like a reasonable one, but I feel like maybe here you want to just even invade or invade like this to cut this group. By itself, attach make black stronger, and I don't know if you need to make black stronger at this point. Like, maybe also black can just connect like this. This looks like a lot of cash. By itself, game looks very easy like this for black. If you play here, I don't know. I still feel like defending here is decent. Get in center and then playing elsewhere looks like a good plan for black, just defending. And this one is too much, like way too much. I also don't know why we need to cut this like white as far as black is not solid. And this is like a huge overplay. And this is again overplay. I mean, this is like we are going really, really too much. And yeah, you force kind of white to push few times, but the value of this wall is questionable. Also, I mean, maybe white could do something else, I don't know. But it feels like even now, if white would just get some kind of connection, like some exchanges and connection, it looks good. And I would also, it would be super risky for me to play like this. I feel like there is a bit too much to give a wall and then try to cut. I mean, black get the value of this with the wall, like here. So now we need to kind of also let white to connect and continue the game. I don't know. Hard for me to say who's better from these exchanges. I would say that clearly black gets something, white gets something because black this move was a bit too much. But after like it felt like here was like solid game, and then suddenly we start to play overplay after overplay. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. It feels like you want to turn here and then see how it goes. Like this, Kosumi, try to use Samaji. The group on the left is almost alive. I don't think... it feels like that this fight cannot be good for black. It feels like it's not really winnable. Okay. Now black got this. Now maybe there is a chance. Here I think like white cut, but I think if we play just like this, it would be a call. It should be okay, but I don't know. This core is always difficult. Like now black maybe jump, and yeah. I think this is good for white. White kind of solved it by killing. Maybe now white just need to capture this core and not die with a group with B. Should be enough for sure. Yeah. Okay. Here suddenly black has chances. I think now black captured everything. Now just need to win the semi, which let's say like this. Black is winning. This one, maybe you can just give the corner. By itself, if white leaves with two moves in a corner, it's not a big deal. So I would just answer here. And let's say white is alive and you can jump. It looks like amazing, like this. Even white leaves. So I think this is not possible to play like this for white. So there's no need to kill it. Like this Hana is a bit too much. And now white realized that. And basically here black can just kill. It would be something like this. And feels like black managed to kill a lot. white get from the other side some points in center, maybe just blocking like this, getting some points. It looks okay, to be honest. For white also, the game is still long, and also it's a lot of points, like a lot of groups, but not so many points, because all of this you need to spend moves around this area to just capture it at some point, and maybe it's not as big as it feels. So I think maybe like this the position is close. This one was a bit risky. I think here it feels like that now black cannot really kill. Black still tries, but I think after this is just over. Yeah. And what can we do? It's not like there is a lot of options. Yeah, it's just not enough. So white is just killing and then it's just over. I think this something like this happened. Yeah. And the game is still going on, but this is not really any more playable sequence. Also black captured. I think now black is trying to do something, but we are trying to kill this group. It's locally alive, the group on the bottom, so now we can live with this one. This. And this is locally alive. This way it's a core. So I don't know if it matters. There is two core threads only on top. I mean, probably still in core also impossible to win it because I mean you win this core and then you can win it like this, I think. And that's a lot of points or so. So I think white is kind of safe here. This is core. We can just play like this. This is Seki. This way it would be Seki. I think it works when you have one extra liberty with this shape. If you have one extra liberty, in this case it would be somewhere here. Then you can play. You don't need to build 1000 year core. You can just kill it like this. If there is no extra liberties, then it will not work because now, yeah, it's just double damage Umaria. Yeah. Okay. This looks even dangerous somehow. Is it dead? Oh no, it's sorry, I forgot. It's always I forgot why I feel it's dangerous. I think at this point, yes, it should be like this. T5 is Seki, yes. I thought it's dangerous, but I mean, overall, like this, it would be dangerous. So like this, yes, it's always Seki, and now, yeah. I mean, if you exchange it, I don't know, it's still possible to kill it or not, because even if we have this exchange, we need to kill it like this. I mean, like this, maybe in some reality it might be dangerous. But still, I feel like there is so much agi, something should work. Maybe some jump, and then you can cut, and there is a big eye. It feels like it will still survive. Yeah. But I think this was like last chance, and most likely there is no way to win this. I feel like here the game was pretty good. Like this was pretty even game with very limited amount of mistakes, and then white just or black just panicked and tried to do some cuts where you can just continue to play. I think even like this, black is just better, maybe by like Komi or something. So it looks just good, and there is no reason not to do it. in my eyes. And this cuts, I mean, it makes the game risky. And in the end, black had some options to kind of kill it. Um, but the chances in this fight, I think it was always like the fight was always in white favor. And somehow in the end, it ended up that still it's not good for black, even though black captured a lot of points. Yeah. And maybe black had chances here. And after black kind of died, I think the game is over completely. Yeah, because black kind of had to kill. So just this one, and then we have kind of even game. Yeah. Do you have questions for this game, maybe? If not, we can just go on to the next one. Mm. I will just check what is the list of the games. 1 second. Okay, let's go here. So we will go with the game Fuseki 3 against Lionel Brewer. I think here Lionel is black. I think. Yeah. This is kind of old Joseki. I think here we play this one. Can we? Yeah, we can. Yeah, would be 10 yen. That's true. But I think this one is more like because I don't think we can fight like this as white. So just way better for black to play this. Also, I'm not sure in this position. I think we don't need to play at all. I feel like at this point white should tenuki. Or if you want, you can play this, but here it's not so easy to escape. Like we can just block it. And now this is not so easy because of some cause. Like now it's might be a bit better, but I would not even block. I think this is already okay. Yeah. I don't think you need to block. This is the game was like this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Some old Joseki, or not old. I mean, this is very complicated one by itself. This one, I think it fits better and just is easier. Just something like this or like this. It feels just better in this case. For example, this one, or yeah, you can get even leather. So maybe white should just connect if you have a leather. Yeah, I think like this should be the Joseki if black has a leather. If no leather, then we can play a ko. But this something like this would be just better. It feels normal. Yeah, especially if I have a ladder, I would always play here. And maybe white would try to do something else. But yeah, for example, just go like this. Maybe just like this. I like this one. And then I guess black would just finish the shape. Is it okay? I mean, I don't think double approach can be bad. Uh, First of all, I mean, you can consider just to jump or and play something like this. So it feels slow, but Direction is good. You can maybe even build the wall, get sent and play elsewhere. Also, I think it would be okay. It's just the choice, and it always makes the game complicated. So I think in this case it's okay. Maybe for black, I would also consider to play this one, just to try to go, I don't know, maybe like this, for example, to still take the top side just to connect everything. Looks easier than the game. Yeah. Oh, this is mine. This one. Okay. hmm So this one, I think here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's more like some hybrid variation, which I played a few times. But I think black should play Atari. And then just maybe it feels like you can escape with this, but shape is so bad. And also there is some agi with the corners, so there is no point to escape. I think maybe just making your group stronger. Maybe something like this. Just this way it's center. And if white would play here, I think now white just capture and you can get center, even though this is like bad shape, but by itself you just give A. And I think A is just worse. Like A maybe B if we play just sacrifice a stone. But I think it's worse for the center in this case. So I liked the idea to just play this and yeah. Because like this I think white is good. It's clearly good for white. White get too much. Just Ponuki in center for like relatively small price. That's good. It's also good. hmm Okay. This looks good. Um, I think you can play A. It's just more points. I mean, there is some things here, but you can push one and just get center. So I like to just have more points with this. This way feels that white gets really nice endgame in center. It's also good. Maybe maybe something like this would feel better. Just to live in a corner, like in some way. I don't know. I feel like I want to just live, or maybe even Hoshi would also work. Hoshi also looks okay. Somehow with this one, not so easy to find the variation, and then I think the best way is to live in a corner. This one, which was in a game, this is also a Joseki, more or less. But I think this shape is just in completely wrong direction. So this is, if it's even a board, I think that's okay. You can play like this. But in this case, it feels wrong. So you need to live in a corner or try to go to different directions somehow. I'm just thinking how to do it. There's not so many options, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is like only one what you can do. Yeah, and then just leave. And moreover, I think this is center, and then you can just somehow defend the points. F3 at E3. Yeah, basically like this. Yes. Also, this jump is for sure wrong shape. Like, just you don't have an answer for the cut immediately, and I think it just black can just cut, and there is no answer. I mean, you can capture the stones, but this is feels even more sad. So I guess I don't know what to do here, but this is also not better. This feels so sad to live like this. Yeah. Okay, at least black didn't cut. For black, black should cut for sure. If black didn't cut, I think white should just block it and try to get something, some kind of fight. Okay. Hmm. If you're already fighting like this, maybe you can go really like on hardcore mode and then fight. It looks not so easy. I'm not sure about this, if it's possible or not. I thought might be some damage Zumari, but in fact it's not like really working. So black can just defend at some point, so I don't think that might be not really good one. Hmm. I'm not then sure if you need to cut and then. Maybe you can just Hane and connect this way. Okay, so it leads to some kind of exchange. Hmm. This is good. This is, I assume, is defense from the cut. Now it's not easy to cut anymore. I mean, not as easy. Yeah, and for black, black should just continue, I think. Maybe just even turn here looks good. Okay. Oh, this is a huge overplay. There is no need to do it. I think white is good now. Just play like this, and then just Keimo. And center is just it becomes big somehow. And top is not points. We will still play A and then B. Like A, I assume will be center for the corner, and then B or just B. It's not really real points. I'm not sure that black is really building anything there. But black have to leave. And then you kind of use the wall. And I think like this white is ahead by a lot. If, yeah, it feels really easy game. This is cannot be good. Like you get, I don't know, like 6 points, but black shape is now getting better and we are just losing points in center. Yeah, it's also the same story. We get extra few points, but shape now is amazing for black. It feels like some panic here. It's not clear what to do. And if black would leave, I feel like game is over. And black doing pretty well. I think black is fighting really good here. Hmm. And just leaving, this is good. Feels like really good way for playing as black, just getting more and more points. Also, I don't know if you need to keep these two stones. This now the difference is so big on points. You can just maybe leave here somehow. And this one, you can just play here and try to capture it. I don't think white is happy to leave so small. Um, I mean, this is also probably okay, but before going so far, I think honey here is necessary. Like, you just destroy right points. Mm-hmm. Okay. Feels so risky. Can die. Okay, so it's kind of some. It was kind of successful. I think maybe it's possible to do it better. I don't know. I feel like if you want to kill this one, should be better. But I don't know. Like now, I guess the shape-wise is better if we give. And there is less center moves. Even though it's just a solid one, but it looks good. This one, I don't know, gives some center moves maybe, but very, very similar one. Okay, this is good. It's big move. Let's say assume we got a one. Yeah. Okay. So now we have endgame. Yeah, this is huge. Maybe you can. I mean, top is also big. I don't know which one to take. Maybe I would take this one. This looks bigger. And here I just need to connect to be sure that you're alive. Maybe like this. I don't think there is anything here around. Ah, but this one might be center also. Yeah, this might be center. hmm And then really not a lot of big moves left. Yeah, this one is big. I think here it's bigger to just play there. Or maybe this. Something like this. This is 6 points. I'm pretty sure top is bigger than 6 points. Even though it looks like center, but I don't also think that we defend here. Yeah. This one is neutral. Complete neutral. Like now, I guess we need to capture. Connecting groups like this doesn't give points. Like we connect group and A and B, but there is no points at all. So I think this was just success for white to capture it. Also, I don't know if you need to play this. Maybe like this is bigger than that one. I'm not sure which one is bigger. I don't know about the center and the value, but if it's center, it's even better. hmm Yeah, it feels like now white is gate. After this move, I would be confident that everything is going under control. And the game was close. I think it was like few points. 10.5. It was not as close. But I think here black really had the chances. And after black captured, game doesn't feel so bad. Maybe pushing here was like kind of soft. I think after this black is ahead and black should just maybe even play Atari now in order to get center, let's say, and then just pincer, and I feel like it should be okay. And maybe even this one would be okay. I think it's something like just not connecting or giving up these two stones would be a better strategy. I'm thinking even to cut still here to see how it goes. Like now, I guess it's not really working so well, but we can try to just ask about the moves like this. Just even now, it feels so annoying. If we play here now, the cut works. So now we can cut and there is no solution. So we have to play this, and this is already a huge bonus. Now we can maybe capture these two stones afterwards. Yeah. Do you have maybe more questions about this game? N8. 1 second. Yeah, N8 is, I think, the only move. I think N8 is good. About R8, I'm not sure. Maybe I would just connect. It feels like connection is just easier, and then I don't know. Maybe just like this, or maybe now, maybe even extend. I don't know. I'm not even sure. Maybe this one is not bad after all, but it feels like that black had something a bit better. I'm starting to see maybe something like this is better, like in a way to kind of connect it, like to try to push to the strong Ponuki. Maybe this is a bit better. But it's not so easy to decide. And I think black should just dive. It feels not so easy to do. If black dives and if black lives, white have a bunch of stones, like all the shapes, all is connected, but it's really difficult position. Yeah, so you can just leave and it looks good. Yeah. Some more questions, maybe? How to handle C4. So, you can just honey from this side and then just camo, for example. This is also okay, I think, or push and camo. Push and jump. That's might be okay. This is easy way to just settle it. And usually of this crosscut we have some Atari. It's 1, 2, 3. It should be it should be this one, I guess. There's this. This is the old Joseki. I think this is the correct one. We just go down here. And it's not so easy to find the way. Yeah, should be this. And then the old Joseki was here, 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 this. Something like this was the old Joseki, I think. Yeah. Maybe I messed up it a bit. There's this, yeah, you have to jump here. And then we play here, and then it's like this, like this. This was the old Joseki. I think I played it a lot, like before AI. And I think it's okay, just nowadays no one is playing this. And usually this is kind of the solution. Just nowadays no one is playing F4 from the beginning, so, and then we don't have it anymore at all. Yeah. C4 at D4. Yeah, then it's just Tenuki. Like, no, just something like this. And probably fine. I think this one is just easier to play because this shape happens very often when you have Hoshi and you Tenuki. And then it makes it more simple. That's why I would play it from the beginning, just to avoid difficult variations. Yeah. Some more questions? Okay. So let's go to the next one. Let's go with Mhm. Yeah, like Quentin Denis against Fuseki 3. Let's go this one. Think it will be the next one if I didn't mess up. Yeah, it will be this one. And here I assume I assume Quentin Denis is black. Yeah, it feels like there is no need to cut. I don't know. I feel like I would just play something like this. Yeah, there's no need to do it. I don't know if it's okay. It feels it's too much, so I would say it's too much. But maybe like this is okay now if you defend. It looks good. It looks fine. I don't know. Never saw this before. Here it's necessary to Atari and then connect. And then shape is good. Then these two stones. I think this fight is not playable anymore. I think black should play something else. Don't know what. Maybe just push this and Kema. Yeah, something like this would work pretty well. This is not necessary. I think it should be wrong to play to give this Ponuki. I think we should play this, and something like here to try to somehow keep the shape. And there is, I don't know, there is a problem with this. Maybe we just cut it and see how does it go, because there is still a problem around A, so I think it might be okay. But in the game like this, I am pretty sure this Ponuki is good. This one is questionable. I think now I really want to get the Atari. Don't know if I can, but maybe just Keima. Keima looks okay. And then if black will take it, I think this is already looks good. And then just jump. Or maybe even just Tanuki, maybe playing here. It was white corners, so I don't think that's that much success there. This Panuki by itself is reducing a lot of white influence, so I think black should be happy with this. Mhm. This is still feels like okay for black. Black gets something, so it looks fine. Hmm. No, black can just take the side. I think maybe with Kamo. And basically white gets nothing. I don't think you can kill. This probably is alive and we just fight next. Yeah, it feels like too good. And I don't know what to do for white here. Like J4. Maybe you can just continue. Yeah. Because I feel like this is not really that urgent. Like by itself, D2 and C7 is MI. And you will just get one and looks good. It doesn't matter which one you take. So there is no need to capture. And now the shape has problems. I will just go for a minute. Will be in a second. I'm back. Sorry. So, I think when black defended and white defended, and it was in center, now white is getting some momentum. Because that side left is destroyed, so now it feels like easy. Just jump and situation looks good. Like at least white get attack, white gets some wall. This also looks good. I'm pretty sure this tiger mouse is wrong. We need to do something else. Maybe crosscut can be an option. Or something like this. Yeah. I think this tiger mouse is just too slow to live like this. White is super happy. Just gets block in center and then get another big move, which looks good. This is super optimistic. At least you can just defend the corner like this. I think this is okay, which is, I would still think it's slow, but at least we have a more decent shape, more points, some influence. This is, I mean, might be black is good, but this is too much. Just too slow. This one is good. Okay. Maybe now it's a good idea to just play another big move. I don't know, just here. Around, should white play around L8, B4? I mean, maybe. I'm not sure about this. You can try to play this. It feels like okay. But I don't think this one, like, this one cannot be wrong. Maybe here, I don't know if you need to defend. Maybe just take another big move. This one more or less got so I don't know which one. Maybe just Shimari here. Looks good. And just keep this group not alive at the moment. I don't think that this is necessary. Like you connect your groups. Black is running. I think black is happy to run somewhere. There is no clear way what white is gaining here. Hmm? This combo is weird. I think you can just play this, for example. This. This would work pretty okay. And like this, yeah, something is wrong. Yeah. This is also too weird. I mean, now this one is dying stone, so okay. Hmm? I think that sequence was pretty bad. That invasion. Black get everything. Black destroyed like his Agi. Is Q4 better direction than Q5? I Q4 than I don't know. I think that's also okay. I mean, just different decision, but I don't think it matters. This one is good. Hmm. This one I don't like. I think you should just play here. There is no point to exchange this. If we play here, then I'm happy to get Atari. If we don't play, then might be some moves like this would be annoying problem at some point. So maybe black will just capture. And even like this, I also like this one just to live. I think you don't want to run with this group, you want to live. And this way, I mean, that's okay, I guess. And now you need to connect this all. Because that's a live big group, not a live big group, that's a big problem. And this is looking wrong. Shape on the left, maybe some, it's so much agi, you don't have a good move to leave. And I think now everything is falling apart. Hmm. Yeah, it feels like a big disaster. You have to give up the pawn. Okay, maybe it's a good idea to Atari to make the situation more complicated. I don't know, just to see how it goes. Like this feels like black is just super easy answering everything, capturing Panuki now. I don't know, just maybe it's okay even to capture or capture like this. Okay, this is a bit weird, but also a big move, so I think in this situation we always play this. There is no way we play something else. I think this is just better. It gives you more, just shape is better. Then you're alive and have points. In a game, this push, I mean, maybe you can play like this if you're going to kill it, but I think it's not possible. So this connection is always worse for white because of the cut, like these two cuts. Yeah. hmm Okay. B12. Hmm. Try to kill, I guess. We need to kill to play this because we cannot destroy an eye. Hmm. Okay. Black is also trying to kill. There is no need for black to kill. I think black won the game. So black needs just to live. And in order to live, it's enough to play A. Just to play A. And then just like this. I think black game is won. I don't think white can be close on points. Even if white would get whatever. And this is too much. Like, we are trying to do it, okay? But now somehow I see a hope for white. Okay, this is connected, but like this is not. And maybe you can hope to kill all this big group. I mean, I don't know, maybe there is some liberty races? No, this black white is alive. So you cannot really, I mean, this is might work. It's not so easy. Like now the points doesn't really matter. If we kill that big group. Like this, I think it's just connected here. Hmm. And I think at this point just black lost by time, but black is winning. I'm pretty sure by a lot. It's just black capture all top side and white have only one territory on the bottom and a small corner, so yeah. But I think especially if black doesn't have a lot of time, I think just killing like this would work. Just connecting. I don't think you can easily find a solution here. It feels not obvious. Even though there is an eye in center, but it doesn't help. This we can just Atari. Or maybe we cannot Atari. Maybe we have to do some more crazy stuff like this. But I feel like it should be possible to just kill it. And yeah, on the bottom you can build an eye or not? No, I think it should be not. But maybe you can try to do also on the bottom. It's not clear. Yeah, but I think it's better to try. This is the best what white can do here. So for white, I feel like everything was okay. Uh, Instead of just trying to peep, try to connect the groups, and white is clearly ahead, I think here. This, and then just maybe invade or Keima. I think it looks good. And also the bottom Joseki was bad. For black, black get advantage early, but it was this one, should be somewhere here. And then also some slow moves, like really slow moves, like here. This one should be something else. I'm pretty sure this one works, so I mean, I don't know if it would work, but I would play like this, or I would try to play a bit more active, at least like this, in a way that this is better, maybe it's center, and then also playing on top. This is also too much. And then invasion was not good. Like this invasion, not always good to play this combo when you invest points because bottom was just a lot of points and another part was a lot of points. Maybe it's just better to play it like this than white would play and you just jump. And then afterwards the bottom is way smaller. Maybe jump like something like this to be sure that you're not dying. Yeah, looks way better. Yeah, that's kind of all. Do you have questions here? If blacks play c7 at c11. I don't think black will play c11. I think black should play this just to avoid that because I'm afraid of some kind of fights. And this one, yeah, you can fight, but I first of all there is one thing black can sacrifice this and push. And then I don't know if you're happy to capture this. And the second one, I'm also not sure if it's this fight is bad. Maybe it's okay. Most likely I would push because I feel that result is just too good and it feels so slow to capture it because you give, like shape is also not great to capture. And then white, maybe black gets this jump and now a lot of influence. And also some shape, some possibility to get some semidori and block white, so I think it should be okay for black. Some more questions? Um, E8. Um, to be honest, I don't know. I think I would also play like this. There is not so many options. I feel like this is a shape move, cannot be bad. I feel like that's just by itself. This Hane was really painful, and there is no good answer, and you have to fight, and that was the problem of the Joseki by itself. Maybe if you just push here, then the fight now looks way better. But when you fight with this not really nice shape, I mean, you kind of have to cut, you have to capture this, you have to like connect, and then shape-wise, I think it would be just good for black to play here. I think this is already just bad for white. And the problem was way earlier. Even like this, I think black just, maybe black should even play like this. And then black play here, then you have to fight, and then I think it's kind of okay. This one, don't know, maybe this you can consider to just play here. Maybe it's a bit better. But I also don't think that it would be like a great difference. I mean, I don't know, maybe we can just cut. No, we cannot cut. Hanem. Hmm. It's not so easy to build a shape. Even like this, I don't think maybe it would be like this. But black would survive. Here is a bit risky, maybe turn. And something like this would be the fair result, where black is kind of settling the shape and white also settling the shape. Yeah. And this one is just making the situation more complicated, so I guess it's okay. Like you don't have a much choice at this point. You just try to do everything, try to make it more and more complicated. Yeah. Some more questions? Uh, about the P13 pip, it was father. don't know even when. B13, so I assume this one. And when I play here, about this, yeah, that's true. But I mean, you are almost alive. Maybe like now, I think after this, you will have something like A and B mi. And also, with this endgame on the bottom, group on the with black is also not alive. So I think this is more like living locally. And this Hane just like, maybe around C also will have some center moves. Especially if you have D, this is not alive, you can go do something. Yeah. I think just generally you choose between A and B you use when you want to run, A when you want to live locally. And I think in this case it's just better not to run. Yeah. Some more questions? Here, this one. Earlier black slide. Oh, this. Yes. I mean, Tenuki is okay. I think Keima is also okay. Two space jump. Two space jump I would not consider. I mean, it might be okay, but I think you should check this with AI. This also I don't understand. I know that blocking like this Keima usually is okay. Tenuki probably is also okay. I don't see a problem with Tenuki. That's just playing elsewhere. I don't know what to do. Why not? Yeah. I also didn't see H2, never in my life, so I don't know. But I feel like it's probably fine, maybe like some strange move, but usually I just block it with Kema and I'm happy. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Next game. 1 second. Let's go with Manuel Brasilia against Lionel Brewer. Yeah, this would be the next one. So, okay. This one, I remember this one was this was the game with a big blunder. So, I remember this one. This is very complicated Joseki. I think here I don't like this to play, and usually in this situation I just play like this. There's this push, Kosumi, and then in this situation it might work. I can just Keima here, and it feels like a good solution from the complicated Joseki. This one, I think nowadays this is one of the most complicated one. If you play here, and I'm not even sure what to do. I know only few moves here. I know now you need to play this one, and then I guess you need to Hane. There's this, you cannot connect, you need to play this. And now, what do we do? I think, do we play here? It's like something like this should happen. And then I don't know what to do for white and for black. This like looks weird. Maybe this, and then black get some kind of option to attack the stones. This is nowadays some very complicated Joseki. I saw it a few times. I think I even played it with some Korean professionals, and it was okay. But even they don't know it. Like even the top Koreans don't know this clearly because it happens very often. Not very often. And I know this only it was kind of one of the European professional, Stanislav, just prepared this in one of his tournaments, so we kind of have to learn it to avoid it. And I know it's very difficult, so I just don't go for it if I can. And in a game, it was very fast. It was like there was the same Joseki, but if we play here, it's just leather, and we just play here. There's this, and this is just leather. This is over. I mean, white would try, but feels not great to give a Ponuk in the beginning of the game. Uh, this way, yeah, I think this is like the big minus. Yeah, squeeze is the best what you can do, I guess. Yeah, and I think like this is like plus 10 for white, which is still playable. Yeah, in the leather variation, like this. But this squeeze looks sad. I mean, yeah, it's squeeze, but I think this is like not really playable. You just get a Ponuki, even though it looks not good, this. But it's still a Ponuki, and it's like the Ponuki with points inside, and then problem also white shape is not really great. This is one is like not. There's no solution how to capture this stone, so we can even just run right now. And if we can just run away, then it's just getting worse. And the corner is also a problem. It's not completely alive. There is a lot of problems in this position. So I don't think this is like this was mistake, and I guess White can manage to play this. Just I mean, it's not really good. So that's why we just defend here, and then it's unclear what will happen. This basically corner will be alive. I played like this, and I think like this. If White will get Hane, then White is good. But there is some stuff like maybe this one. This is the tricky stuff, which I'm not really sure. And then the situation becomes super unclear. Maybe there's this, and then, yeah, maybe like this. Then it looks okay for both, like this. The four stones you cannot kill, so, yeah. And in a game, now you should block as black. There is no way, I think maybe it would be like this. I don't know, maybe like this, and then block again. This is not possible, like this. It's okay. I think this way we can just even play as black. It's probably minus 10 for black. It's not game over also. In a game, it feels like black just try something like push, and then yeah. Now black is really behind. Okay, mine's good. I think if you are behind, you need to try to go with the most efficient way to defend. But okay, this. Mm-hmm. This is good. Moves. All is good. I prefer this one, especially in this position. Maybe it's kind of better connected. This one you will get peep and the shape would be heavy. But now, I mean, you can just go like this and try to put some pressure. I think like this, the situation still bad, but maybe playable. J15. It's possible to, I mean, instead of connection to play J15? Yes, sure. It's not bad. It's better, for sure better than this. This is just heavy. You will get this and then the shape is just heavy. You have to run and the points just dying, like melting on the bottom. And I think in this position, I don't really think this move can work, especially if like this is. I'm okay with the touch. I'm okay with any move, and I think the situation is closer. Even like this, I think black is has chances here, but if you play this and then peep, I think it's just this one is really big minus. And I think after this, this stone cannot be like, yeah, black capture it, but I don't think this is anymore a game. Like now it's just not enough points, and okay, we try to cut it. And this looks like some option because we even get something. Yeah, I think white just played too much. Maybe on this one you just need to defend, just like this. This is center, have to defend, then just this is probably over, like here. In this case, it's some kind of chance, I would say, get something. Maybe now you can consider to cut and then play like this, and then try to capture extra 2 stones, and then I can believe that it's possible to come back. I think this is the best. In this case, yeah. So I think white should just extend. Maybe it's like this even enough. White played a bit risky, but I feel like white even get more. I think at this point I already go for the massive kill and see how it goes. I don't think black is close like this, so I feel like there is no choice. You have to play this, or maybe even Kosumi. And I'm not sure it can live. I don't know. I think G15 maybe gives some options like this, so I would just even go like this to just force white to show how to live because it's not clear. And like this, I think it's just okay. Now the game probably is lost. I don't think this is close. Then in the game, nothing really happened. Basically, we started to play endgame and it was just not enough. There was some blunder here. This is, I guess, a blunder, but it doesn't really matter. Also, I'm not even sure it loses so many points. Yeah. It's not really. And then in the end, white just win by 20 points. So I think this was the last chance here if we try to kill. If we can, maybe it's possible. If not, just resign. I think this is a good call to just try. Yeah, but of course the beginning was just the ladder was super important. Do you have maybe questions here about this game? Okay, so let's go to the next one. I think there is 2 more left. Let's go first. I want to go with I think Quentin Denis against Manuel Brasileiro. I think this one we didn't see. This one. A lot of invasions in Sansan. Hmm. This is looks like very popular game nowadays. Kosumi cannot be bad. To be honest, right now I think I would jump just to put some pressure on these stones. This is very usual situation in some professional game, and then white try to play something to run with these stones. Maybe here we want to live locally, I don't know. But I think this one is pretty good. to just put some pressure. Hmm? Okay. This looks like some Joseki. Looks fine for both. Hmm? This is good. Yeah, this we just don't exchange. It's always better to play like this. You can exchange this Atari anytime, so there is no need to do it. Like on this one, you just Atari and you get center, so that's just better. Now white shape is more solid. Hmm? This looks good. Maybe even this one to be sure that black cannot really connect because that Keima, I mean, Keima connection under looks like settling a lot of problems. And white shape is solid, so white can try to attack. Hmm. This Keima is Ogema, yeah. I mean, it's just kind of reconnected and I don't know what to do. I guess in this situation just need to Tanuki. Maybe playing here, yeah, that's good. Hmm? Okay. So in this situation, very rarely we answer on the second one. So on first one, yes. On second one, no. Now we just need to escape. I don't know with which one shape we will use. In a game it was Keima. This game I don't like. There is like too many problems. Maybe just jump here would be a bit better. Keima I don't like because of the cuts. Like we can try to go for it at some point. And I feel like maybe the moves like this would be really already annoying to just answer. There's no shape. But that's, I think that's anyway better than answering on the right. So this one is too much. Now I guess you get a lot of center moves. Just connect would be good. Yeah, connect please. Normal. This is, I think there is some problems like Atari, and we can just capture two stones. So even if white would play just like this, I don't think that really worth it. You have so many problems. So, but also this is kind of annoying, which was in the game afterwards. Hmm. Yeah, and basically that's what white is doing, and this is really good sequence. I feel like we need to play core here and try to get something from it. Let's say like this. Maybe this is just more points. Like, I think this is for sure better than the game because it's already connected. In a game there was a lot of problems. So I think this connection doesn't look so great. And it's better to just connect maybe normally on core. So that's what I want to. If I'm also not sure, maybe it's okay to even play like this, to just have it and then just cut. Can we cut? This is a ladder. I mean, this is a ladder, but this is also a core, so I don't know. Maybe I would consider to play it like this and then try to fight with using running away as a core threats. Like this feels like black can manage this core. So I feel like black should play core at least. It feels like this is a solution, and this way white get the great result. Yeah, this looks like just good. This one you have to play right away. I I think this is center. Like if we don't answer, then capturing two stones is center. Otherwise, it's a core on the bottom. So I assume we always want to answer this. Hmm? Okay. Mm-hmm. Looks somehow dangerous. I'm not sure what is going on here. I feel like I want to play Atari. And if we answer, so it's dead, so we have to run. And what do we have afterwards? I guess something like this, and then we leave. It feels like way better than the game because there's like white shape is not ideal. And I think black can just play like this. In a game, it's like this, and somehow white capture the cutting stones. And the problem is not like really in the cutting stones, but the shape white get a lot of points, and the shape is super solid. And now I think white is just ahead, need to maybe leave on the bottom, maybe even like this, and the game is just feels over. Hmm. Yeah, so white is just, I think, okay, this one we can play, but maybe now it's just better to be sure that group is alive. If group is alive, I think it's just for sure more points. Black in this game doesn't have so many. Okay, and here black tried something. No, okay, this one is big. Also endgame. This is good. It feels like black is trying something, but here after the top, I think the difference is like more than 10 points, maybe even 15. And I don't even know if you can do this when the difference is so big. Yeah, and basically, yeah, this one. I think here black played a bit greedy and black should just connect, but it doesn't really matter. The difference is just too big. Like, if we count points, maybe white can just defend and just play endgame. I think the difference is just too big. Black has only top right corner, which is 30 points, maybe 40, 55 points, and I white have way more. Yeah, I think white have around 65. So I think white is winning without Komi here, and there is not much left to play. I feel like in this game, this cut was like really good, and black just made an overplay. Black connect. If black would connect it, the game would be more or less even. Uh, yeah, this sequence that white played kind of was really good, and black played soft. I think maybe if um, I'm not even sure. Maybe I would even go like this, and then play calm, with trying to use this as a cost threat to make the situation more like interesting. Would b9 at m3, m3, b9. Yeah, it's okay. You can play this. I don't think it's a problem. Usually second push is never center. So when you play it, you just don't expect that someone will answer. Especially in this position, I don't think it's like, this feels like neutral. Like, this is alive, this is alive. There is no need to really play around Q10. So if you feel danger, sure, you can play here. I think that's okay. Mm, Maybe it's not necessary. I think I would first play it like this, and then maybe I like this exchange to make these two white stones a bit more heavy. Yeah, for example. I think also playing this is okay. Just need to connect, and then it's fine. Or maybe connect like this, and you want to block as white, and then just cut the groups. I think that's also okay. Just giving up two stones was too much. And yeah, and the sequence on the top was also not successful. Like afterwards, somewhere here, wait, it was way further. Yeah, like here sequence was also not good. I think if we just capture the stone and leave like this, this is not even clear how to make it the best way. I think this way black is good. Locally, black fight back there a lot points because you capture all points. White have to defend. Now it's a matter of center, matter of points and center. Now let's say black play first, and the game is close like this. Yeah. Okay. Do you have more questions about this game? Okay. So last game left. 1 second. It would be I think uh, Fuseki 3 against Manuel Brasileiro, as far as I'm not mistaken. And this one, yeah. Hmm? These all good moves. I mean, hmm? Looks good. Cat looks weird. I think if you want to fight, maybe this is the move. Try to fight the shape. Maybe just first extend and this, and this might be an option. And then it's not so easy to find the shape. This maybe white can consider to cut, so oh, I don't know. And then some Kema. Might be an option if you want to fight as white. Yeah, but cut just doesn't work. I think the first move is necessary to play here. Maybe black shouldn't play this. Maybe black should just recover also the shape. And then it's okay. I mean, it doesn't look so bad because by itself, like locally, I don't like this, but this exchange also feels good for black, so I feel like black is fine because of this. But the cut and this one, um, this feels like a big miscalculation. So you have to defend, otherwise the stone is dead. I mean, we have to defend here. This feels like everything is just falling apart. Maybe we have to give the corner. The corner is so big. So I don't see how to give it in a proper way. It's just always too big, too much. So I don't think this is really playable. Mm. Yeah, this Atari, it's a bit too much. And now, yeah, maybe at least Atari and Tiger Mouse. I don't know. In any case, it feels very bad. Just don't know how to make it less bad, but it still feels bad. Yeah, this this is big to play here. Maybe it's also big to just play once more. Then Hane is not really an issue anymore. Hmm. It's good. Maybe here is better to just Tiger Mouse and then try to cut. If black would try to do it, try to do something like this. Maybe black would attack first at some point, but just like this, and then you can leave and maybe play elsewhere. This feels like an option because this is not good. Clearly, it feels like it's the same as we invaded to the Hoshi. Like, let's say it was a Hoshi. and we did it like this. This, this. And I don't think you're really happy with this invasion in that starting position. So I think here, I guess, we should play a tiger mouse. On this one we can cut. We cannot cut. Or we can. We can just play this. Can we cut this? I want to cut like this, but I don't know. Maybe it's not really working. Yeah. See you other time. Yeah. This. Okay. I think at this point, well, I don't know even what I want to do, but for sure I want to connect this stone. But second of all, I want to also play from top. So maybe first from top. Okay, some exchanges. Maybe now connect the stone. And then let white to play the core. Or there is some problem. Is it? I mean, you can do some crazy stuff to connect. So maybe it just works. But you need to be careful, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe there is some tricky stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can use some moves to connect it. And just I don't know if it's necessary, so. But okay. This is good. The problem with this, white is not alive if you play here. I think it's cool. So locally you cannot live. And that's, yeah. You can. I don't know what to do. Maybe white will take and then you just play there. I think like this is just dead if we connect. Or like, it's very close to be dead. Yeah, so I feel like sealing would be good. But white doesn't have any option to, white's trying to do something, which makes a lot of sense, but situation, it feels really difficult after the bottom. Maybe here, there is an option to play, maybe just extend. I think extend is center, and now play like this, it feels like way better. Maybe like this. I don't know how to answer, maybe I would even capture here. There is some stuff might be possible. I don't know if there is any edge there, but I feel like there's might be something on the bottom. So I really want to capture on this move, but maybe have to do it like this. For example, now I think maybe this one might be center. Not? No, it's not. Maybe it's clean. So, but still, I think white just play n9 and it's enough. And this one just we give more points and shape is worse. I think like this is enough. Especially here is for sure enough. Uh, like maybe in an empty position, I don't know, like an empty board, I don't know, should be also enough. I think this is even an empty, it looks good. Yeah, and Q12 like a bit too much. And also here, I don't know, maybe white should go to just make it more crazy. Like if you push few times, then it doesn't look so easy anymore. So maybe this is the play how white can do something. Otherwise, this is feels over. Like we can just Atari and I don't know, just play somewhere. I mean, it's still the same. We can just give a bit more now, but doesn't really matter. Also, you don't need to block. I mean, it's okay to play just safe moves now. It's way enough points. And with blocking, I don't know. I mean, it's also big. And maybe white should try to leave. like separately with two groups. I don't know, maybe like this. And if white can live with two groups, maybe there is a hope. In a game like this, I don't think there is much hope. It's just not enough. I think you could also give this. Mm, but not so easy. Yeah, not so easy. Have to connect. Yeah, it would be the same. Hard to give it in a proper way. Okay. This was not necessary. Maybe the group is that, I don't know. But I think just leaving here would be okay. This would be just enough. I'm pretty sure. Just connecting like this. I don't know if the fight is alive or not. But this, okay, it's center. And then yeah. This is alive. Then you can kill the corner. There was no way to live. So yeah. I think here is just over after this. White just miscalculated too many times. I think this was one. Then leaving on the left, I think it should be something else. To be honest, I think maybe you can just play like this, and this, or something like this and this. I think this way white is easily making sabaki if you start with c6. So it looks like an easy way. Yeah. And the one that was in a game is somehow moves are not connected with each other. So I feel like now maybe to think about something else, I would consider maybe here or crosscut. But I think this one is just usual one if you want to play. Yeah, it feels like C3 is just wrong in this kind of situation. In fact, maybe it's still correct to play here, but then the exchange is just too bad. And maybe also black can do something else. Yeah. And also this one miscalculation, then the shape was wrong here. And yeah, and I think the biggest miscalculation was one more miscalculation was after all of this with the Hane in center. Like here, it's a big difference. I think here is like more than 10 points or so, if it's like this. Yeah, and afterwards, there was no realistic chance. Do you have questions here? Okay. Later K12. I don't know if there is an option to make it safer. Like, the group on the left is not alive, so I don't really mind with cutting this with K12 and the other stuff. Mm, you can do this and connect. That's also okay. Like now, this is connected, so this might be easy. Is enough also, for sure. Maybe white would connect after this and let's say taking the big end game first also looks like a good option. But I don't think this fight is... Maybe like this is better, but I don't think this fight is really difficult. I don't feel like there was a chance. Yeah. Some more questions? and 13. I mean, I don't know if it's center, but I'm pretty sure it's big. It's like instead of F17. Here we are like, in, first of all, this is can be only be Kema here. So you will get had like at least this one. So the line is blocked. And I think this one just we have to answer this. And then just Kema. And that's it. I mean, you will get a lot of points in center. I think this is this is way easier to settle. Maybe even black white still have to play this and you can still cut if you want to. And you will have a lot of points in center and you limit a lot of points from white immediately, so I think it cannot be bad. And maybe there is something more crazy which I don't see or don't look for. It feels like even this combo by itself gives a lot of points just to capture points like this. It's just in center a lot, so I don't think it can be bad. And it might be center, so I guess it's okay. Why not? P11. Yes, I mean, this way I think. I'm not sure, maybe this one is okay, but as far as you're winning by a lot, I'm pretty sure you want to just turn and. Yeah, turning by itself looks big. If it's center. Maybe now you can go with capturing, but I don't think it's necessary at all. So I also don't think this was good. But also turning afterwards looks good. I mean, now it looks great. So I would maybe play it like this, feels even more simple. Yeah. Some more questions? Achieve for black. I don't think so. I think just in this situation, B2 is kind of all the time center. So I feel like you don't really want to go for this exchange. If if you want to play as black, I'm pretty sure there is only one move, and this one is just yeah. How about B2 for black? Then O2 is yes, maybe. That's the only way, but you never will go for the invasion. This, even if you leave, it just would be bad because you lose your points and most likely center. So I don't think this is really playable. Oh, after O2. Uh-huh. After O2, there is for sure something. At least there is, it's big. And I don't know if this works, but at least you can get A and B. So you can get it like this, most likely. So it's a lot of points even if you don't invade by itself. And if you go like this, then yeah, then this one. So this one you can leave, but I think here, even if it's not alive, it's just big because it's center and it's a lot of points. Sometimes it's better, like if you usually if you live in a corner, it's quota. Here you take a lot of points in center, so most of the times it doesn't really matter. You can just go with Q1 and that's okay. If white have to answer like this. Yeah. Some similar? Some more questions maybe? On left side was good. Yeah. Also the moves were super solid. It was really tough for white. I mean, here I guess only one move which is questionable is this one, because I don't know what to do if white would capture. Maybe you just have to give the stones. And I don't know if it's good enough. And I would most likely will not play in the, like now I think the best. I don't know if this one works. Maybe. If it works, then it's good. If not, maybe I would just block it, just like this, to be unclear, because now white have to live, and then you can get center. So I like this way more because white shape is not alive. Um, but this is also might be Tesuji. It looks like a Tesuji, just you block it with a nice shape, but you just give easy to eyes, so I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's okay, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, I prefer just from, it's better to keep white not alive, to put some pressure on white. By points, I think it's same, so yeah, looks good. But for white, it's clearly white should go like this. Maybe there is the idea is this one and this. Um, Does it really? So yeah, it feels like it might be a problem. Then I guess we have to play something like this. I think something you should resist as white. I don't think this is playable what white did. For example, this way I'm pretty sure the shape is better, and then it's okay already for white if white giving up points. Yeah, this is just too heavy. Yeah, looks kind of impossible to live like this. Even I mean, like this, I don't have a already answer for white. Like this, it's kind of similar. White is just one move behind. Yeah. Some more questions? Is h5 okay? It's h5 is good. It cannot be small. I mean, it's for sure good. You just kill the. That's if was some RG. Maybe white could play h5 to use stone k4 and m6. Now it's just dead. So just destroying these possibilities by itself it should be better than Shimari because it destroys extra possibilities and just good. Yep. Okay. Welcome. Yeah. That's all then for today. See you next time. Have a nice evening and bye.